Video. You're watching one right now. Today we see a lot of them. In fact, they are everywhere you look. In a device in your hand, most of us are spending some portion of the day watching videos. And these days, they are shot on these or these and edited often on the very same phone that it was shot on. There are many apps to do this, some free, some for pay. Shot on the camera, loaded onto your desktop computer or laptop, and edited in an editor. But either way, editing and filming today is super easy. Consumer friendly, the whole shebang. But that was not always the case. Today we're going to look at something that is, well, not this carburetor gasket, but we're going to go backwards, not to the shooting, but to the editing. And the videos were once shot on cameras that would, let's just be honest, throw your back out after you've shot on them for any length of time. But the editing process was no easier. And today we're going to look at this. This, my friends, is a film editor. Kept in this box, set aside from some media organization for many years until it finally landed down the road on my presentation table. It's so old that the electrical cord is crackly. There are many pieces to this thing, and let me tell you, friends, they are all heavy. Here we have some film, it looks like, that goes to this. I'm just cluing in. And a plate. Now, I'm not going to pretend to know how this works. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, if you set this up and you put this here and you put this here, then you do this, this, and this, because I have never used one of these before. But I'm going to show you some vintage pieces that really show just how easy we have it today as content creators. There's also a Batman. I don't think he used this either. This is going to be a relatively short video. Set that over there. And we'll just take the phone out of the cradle. Here is a component with levers of some kind. And I do not know. Look at the paint is chipping off. This was part of the equipment at a television station. This is the film. I don't know, like 8mm or something. It's pretty small and crusty. And this, some of the stuff may be movable and just no longer functioning. Can't seem to get it to do anything. And this, you would spool the, you would thread the tape through here. Look at that. See the little teeth there? That would go right in there. Okay, so that goes up. I guess that goes down under here. I should probably not be holding this I need to get one of those camera holders that aims down at the desk. But anyway, put that on there like that. And bring this down on top of it. And it would, well, if it was all lined up correctly, it would spool right through there. Obviously, it's not going to do anything now. And probably wouldn't even work if you plugged it in. But it gives you an idea. It's even got a counter. Gives you an idea of the far more complicated process that making programming once was. Now we're going to look at this. 35 to 16 millimeter professional portable slicer. Okay, everybody, this was portable. We think of portable. We think of this as portable. This was portable, and this weighs a good 40 pounds. So 35 to 16 millimeter professional portable splicer, Bell & Howell Corporation, Chicago, Illinois. Made in USA, design 198A. Let's see if all these match. A Griswold film splicer, model R3. New Made Products Corporation, New York, New York, factory, Buffalo. And this does not seem to have a piece on it. And here you can see what phones and vlogging cameras have replaced. And quite frankly, I'm glad that they have, because if I had to use this equipment, I would probably not be sitting here talking to you right now. So this is obviously a short video. Just had this sitting around, honestly, probably not in the best storage location that I should, but I've got it. Just wanted to show how far we've come when it comes to filming stuff, editing it, and putting it on the air. And this is, well, technically this I guess could be on the air because there's satellite, but this is through cable? No? On the air. And with that, I'll see you down the road filming on far easier medium.